Hello, I'm here at Bushwhackers and Sin in Swindon, and I'm joined by the wonderful Sam Callahan from The X Factor. Hello, Sam.
How are you, alright?
I'm cool, actually. I was supposed to be asking you that question. How are you feeling after all the X Factor shenanigans? How's it going?
Do you know what? It's mixed feelings because I think when you leave, obviously you're gutted because it's an amazing experience and it's like a whole chapter of my life has just ended. But you know what? On to the next one. And this is really cool. I'm getting to go around gigging, doing what I love every day, and it's non-stop actually. Like it hasn't died down at all. In fact, I think it's probably got a bit busier.
So it's all onwards and upwards from here.
Yeah, hopefully.
Excellent stuff. Now, I saw your last performance, the sing-off.
Mm-hmm.
That was just superb. You
Thank
really,
you very much.
really upped it, like not just A level, but a million levels. And I think all the judges felt that as well. Do you think you could have done that every week?
Well, the thing is, obviously, in the X Factor, you have themes and you have something that you've got to stick to, and then obviously with song choices and that, you have a majority vote, and you end up in this middle ground where obviously my Save Me song was 100% my choice. So I was like, okay, this is my sort of music. It's the sort of stuff I write at home, you know, and it's what I've been doing for years. So that suits me. So I think when, especially on your Save Me song, you know, you give that extra oomph because you're on your last legs, you're on thin ice, you know. So that plus the fact that it's the sort of stuff I like to sing anyway, I think that's probably why.
I think it's great to go out on a high and singing a song that you love, isn't it?
Definitely. I'd have been gutted if I went out and it was because, you know, I'd done a rubbish performance. But I don't feel like I did. I feel like I did a decent performance and I went out on a high, like you said. So
I think that's your absolute best performance. I think you did a brilliant performance.
Thank you very much.
Talking of which of performances, how do you feel the judges were throughout the process? Do you think they were fair on you, or do you think they were particularly cruel? Maybe Gary, perhaps?
I don't know. I got I think at one point I said I was Barlow's punch bag, but it got a bit like that.
To feel like that?
Of course it did. Like,
Yeah.
of course, every week you get the same sort of comments, and I was like, okay, this is sort of starting to sound like a broken record. But at the same time, most of them were completely his opinion, which is fair enough because everybody is allowed their opinion, and I don't lose any respect for anyone who says their opinion. But I think sometimes there's a way of saying things, and I think like at one point I think he said to me something about your problem is you're just not as good as everyone else. Well, that's not something that I can take away, better myself, and come back stronger next week with. So to me, that just kind of bounced off. But the things that, you know, I could better myself with, I took on board and worked hard with them.
Louis always gave you credit for being really hardworking. He said probably the most hardworking contestant, actually. So
Yeah.
the hard work paid off.
Yeah, I believe so. Especially, you know, I got to week 6. I never thought I'd even get on live shows. So for me, that's amazing. And obviously the support's been amazing to keep me there.
Very good stuff. Now, I've got to ask you this, because I've noticed this. Your hair, in the beginning, you had this kind of brush forward hairdo. What's going on there? They've kind of changed it all. What's going on?
Yeah, they asked me if I wanted to change it, and you know, there was kind of gave me the option, sort of. But I went, you know what, actually, because everyone's going, oh, don't change yourself, stick to yourself. But I actually went, yeah, let's change it, because I've had my hair like that for ages.
So do you like it? You like what they did?
Yeah, I like it.
Excellent. I think it looks cool. Out of all the boys, I want to know this as well. Who spent the longest getting ready? Who spent the most time in the mirror doing their hair? Was it you?
Actually, I do my hair pretty quickly, but it's definitely not Luke, because he kind of just goes sorted.
We can tell that.
So we'd probably say Nikki, but none of us were really that sort of
Nikki,
bad.
really? Did he spend a long time doing his hair?
He likes to sort of get it all perfect, and he's like, all right, sorted.
That should be fun. If I get to interview him, I shall ask him about that.
All right, then.
Okay, and you're pretty stylish as well.
Thank you.
Do you choose your own outfits, or did you get styled, or
On the
what did
show?
you do? Yeah.
On the show, as in like when you're performing, you get a stylist. But obviously, if you don't like something, you can go like, no, I don't like that. That's not very me. For example, my last performance, Faith, I went, no, I don't like this outfit. But then I saw the creative, like all the, you know, what was going on stage, and I was like, okay, no, I can see how it goes, and I sort of accepted it. But there was a couple of times where I went, oh, I don't want to wear that. What about this? And no, they're really nice about kind of like fitting in with you and everything. So
it was all good fun, all the styling.
Yeah, I love all that sort of stuff.
Cool. Someone else who had style on the show was Tamara.
Right.
Now, we heard a few things about yourself and Tamara in the press. Was it all just press and the media going crazy, or is Tamara a special lady?
If
you can answer that.
Me and Tamara are very close. We have obviously we got a kind of a bond. We've lived together for 2 months, and I think there's certain people that you get closer to for different reasons. Obviously, me and the boys were really close. We stayed in a room together for 2 months, and you're gonna get like that. Yeah, like I think she's a beautiful girl, and we have a laugh. But at the minute, we've both got a lot to focus on, and you know.
So do you think we'll be seeing more of the two of you together?
I don't know. We're going to be busy.
Only time will tell. Who was your best friend then in the X Factor house?
Definitely the boys.
All of them?
No, well, Luke and Nikki, because we spent the most time together.
Okay, because obviously you got the bands as well, the boys that were in the bands as well.
Yeah,
so did you all have a lot of fun?
Everybody got on so well. That's what I loved about it. Like everyone was like, so obviously you're really upset and that, and obviously I'm upset because of the show and this, that, and the other, and performing on the live shows was amazing. But the thing that I got most upset about, and when I was watching my video back and things like that, was just the amazing times that I've had with everyone, and just being in that house generally, like. I haven't got a bad word to say about any of them. I love them all to bits. So that's really what was so gutting. I'm just going to miss everyone.
Now, if you could perform any song at all, if you were to go back, say, for 1 week or one performance, what would it have to be?
The songs that mean the most to me, because one of the themes that was coming up was it's about ballads and something that means something to you. Because obviously now the guys have got to sing more than one song each week. And I put down some of the songs that I wrote, because obviously they mean the most to me, because I've written them about times in my life that you know are affecting me, either for good or for bad.
Yeah, I mean, it could be one of your own songs. It doesn't have to be like a
popular
popular song.
I mean, probably be one of my own.
Okay, that's good to hear as well. It's nice. Yeah, and it's nice to hear something original, isn't it?
Yeah.
Can't beat original work and independent artists doing their own thing. Very good. Okay, and if you could perform a song with someone, again, anyone at all, doesn't have to be someone famous. Could be another musician that you know. Who would it have to be?
I've always wanted to do a collaboration with like a female R&B artist. So I don't really have like one in particular, but like the whole Chris Brown Rihanna thing was a really I think is an amazing thing, and when you listen to it, it's like, yes, this is perfect.
So you're on the lookout for someone
like that, yeah. Any takers, you know. Let
us know. This could be an exclusive. You can hear it first. Yeah, right here. Okay, so what are you up to now? What can we see from you as the future goes on?
So before the X Factor, I started recording an album, and I kind of got 3/4 of the way through it. And I'm going to continue to write that and record that, and hopefully finish it and be able to release it like next year. But apart from that, I am gigging all over the place. I think I've got like a couple of days off before Christmas, and that's it. And then obviously we've got the tour after Christmas, which is really exciting. So I'm keeping busy.
And you're on the tour. Obviously we had that announced on the show, didn't we?
Yeah,
that you'll be
we're on the tour. The last
stuff.
8 are on the tour, so that's going to be really cool. And then I've just got tons of interviews, which is really cool. I enjoy that as well.
Yeah, always good fun, isn't it? Now, talking about Christmas, what's top of your Christmas list?
I haven't thought about
that. Okay. I'll need to think about that one. Tweet me. Get back to me. What's top of your Christmas list?
I want to know.
Okay. Oh, that's nice.
No, I have 3. I can't have another one. They won't let me.
No. Think of something else, but tweet us it, definitely. Okay, and the last question for you, Sam. Who is going to be the winner of X Factor 2013? You can have the person you feel in your mind, the sensible choice, if you like, but also the person in your heart that you'd like to win. You can have 2 names.
Well, I think... I have no doubt that Sam Bailey is going to end up in the top 3. However, the whole rumours about her, topping the votes and all that happened with Chris Maloney last year, and then he came 3rd.
You've done your research.
So yeah.
Very good.
Well, I mean, you're involved in it. You kind of you get to know, but I have no idea. I think I'd like either Tamira or one of my boys to win. I think it'd be amazing. No, I couldn't choose which.
Oh, bless. Thank you so much, Sam. Have a fantastic performance tonight in Swindon at Bushwhackers and Sing, kicking off your own individual little tour, isn't it? Before the big tour after Christmas. So thank you so much for the interview.
Thank you for having me.
Have a brilliant performance. You're welcome. Enjoyed it. Thank you. Bye-bye.